Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. Please leave a like, and subscribe, it helps the channel a lot, thank you. Now enjoy the video. 23. Destroy my ego. It's helpful that you're holding your entire personality in the first picture. You look like you judge people by their appearance, even though you have to get that unibrow waxed at least once a week. You look like you're delusional enough to have an ego. Having your hand up by your cheek doesn't hide your double chin. We've all seen your type before. In 5 years you're going to have 2 kids and you'll be on your knees grazing with those cows and getting milked for money. There is absolutely no reason for you to have an ego. Your talents and merits have been overlooked your entire life because you're a truck stop 5 out of 10 and your knees don't bruise easily. You're self-conscious about your teeth, but you should do something about those eyelashes. 100% chance you have made a scene in a restaurant because a guy you thought you were dating wouldn't quit work and leave with you to go clubbing. I bet you're creepy nice to the guy you cling to until you give it up only for the dragon to be released. You better lose that ego. You're one notch away from a nectar too. 27. Dad left to buy milk 15 years ago. Ready to get my feelings hurt. Do you need take those eyebrows off before you shower? I'm so sorry about your dad. Did he leave you his eyebrows when he left? Amy Adams is Apple. Your father was not a bad person. He's part of a natural cycle where he pollinates easy flowers across the valley. No time for stopping to watch his seed grow. Looks like you invested a lot in those eyebrows. Did your dad own a car wash in Albuquerque? If I had to look at you across the breakfast table every morning, I would do the same. 21. Roast me. You look like the stage of the transformation just before someone becomes a full zombie. I love how your lame nose ring draws attention to the volcano-sized white head under your nostril. You look like you would have a podcast to discuss your cats and their chosen genders. Girl, you're supposed to get bad bangs or the nose piercing after a breakup, not both. That hair is a result of trying to grow out male pattern baldness. I can't figure out if your head is too small or your neck too long. Either way, you could stick that neck out of a sunroof and work as a periscope. Habsburg family vibes. Looks like your parents wanted a boy, but changed their mind one step too late. I see gender neutral description as to keep us all guessing. Well, mission accomplished. Well, I for one think it's a sign of bravery when a woman shows herself at her absolute worst. I'd love to roast you, but I'm afraid if I did you'd spontaneously combust due to your lack of bodily moisture. I mean, you are the most dehydrated looking piece of kindling I ever did see. When kids say daddy, can you check for monsters under the bed? This is the face I imagine seeing. You guys can do better. You guys can do better, yeah. Your husband could have done better too, but here we are. This isn't a buffet, you can't come back 4 seconds. If bless your heart had a poster child. Looks like your hairstyle got stuck in the 1950s. Reminds me of the old saying, never wrestle with a pig. You both get dirty and the pig likes it. You are the face of a woman who has gone through life unsatisfied. You look like you're either gonna do my taxes or tell my fortune. Honest comment, you are one of the most beautiful drag queens I have seen. Your dates never get a chance to speak. You look like you deep fry your hands before you bite your nails. I'll ignore the spackled makeup, fat little sausage fingers and that fake, forced, and mustachioed smile. For me it's all about that hair. A real horror show. It's like Egypt's screaming woman mummy got a 1950s sitcom. If carpet matches drapes, your hygiene routine must require industrial strength equipment. Ignore these people. They have no idea how hard it is being trans. Tell me you're an annoying person without a real job without saying you're an annoying person without a real job. 36. Sometimes my brain makes my face stop working. Tear me up. Go buy some face cream, an eyebrow pencil, and some Proctive. Get home. Take the items out of the bag, set them aside, and put the bag over your face. Problem solved. You might be cross-eyed, but at least your tatars are pointing in the same direction, south. Eyebrows gone to heaven. Tatar's gone to hell. You are my nomination for 2 SAG Awards. If Sarah Jessica Parker was cast as an orc in Lord of the Rings. Why are you asking for a roast? You're already halfway to being a ghost, with those invisible eyebrows and hair fading like a forgotten Instagram filter. This is what happens when you mix in potato DNA. I can't mock you, that would be going for low-hanging fruit. Something tells me you believe in the power of crystals and astrology. You look like a draft that Picasso threw out. You look like what would happen if Barbara Streisand and Lois Griffin got put through a meat grinder. You look like Skylar White in a midlife crisis. You look like you met your husband on Discord and he still left you. You're so lucky that you don't have to put up with men hitting on you all the time. 19. Christian, college dropout, aspiring sound technician, stuck selling auto parts. Great, another Christian DJ here to fist bump the word. I'll be honest, you'll probably sell auto parts for the rest of your life because you've convinced yourself it's part of God's plan or something dumb like that. When you sell a steering column to Mexicans, do you say Jesus take the wheel? You look like you find pepper too spicy. This guy buys Alex Jones supplements. Don't bloody try to tell us you're high on the Holy Ghost. You look like the worm that came out in Apple. Better hope the youth pastor doesn't find out that you and Amy held hands on the bus ride home. You look like you were born with water in the brain. I bet you stopped drinking milk because by the time it hits your stomach, it's expired. Dropped out of college to steal car radios and catalytic converters. Finish me, Scorpion voice, 32. You look like a constipated Tina Fey. Can you at least stop making your clothes out of your curtains? Her ink and face have all the art and charm of the underside of an LA overpass. You look like you stalk all of your ex-girlfriends. You would be a great male hand model. Give me your hands real quick. I got lobster claws that need cracking. What's with the I gotta go potty look? Couldn't you have waited till afterwards to take the pic? And oh yeah, I got a bar of soap that'll clean up that Sharpie on your hand. I can tell you're a cheap lady. Stole that restaurant tablecloth and made a shirt. It's actually Shang Tsung who says finish him. Scorpion never says it. You're mixing it up with get over here. You really screwed that up. Stop cycling through belief systems. It's not going to ward off loneliness. You look like a realistic character from a modern game developer that people would complain has been uglified. Even a Pokemon below wouldn't feel sympathy for you. 20. Psychology student. I'm curious what you're gonna come up with. Humble me please. The glasses are trying to say I'm intellectual, but the rest of the picture is saying I can't find my other sock. Only taking psychology, so you can figure your own crazy looking self out. Are you sure you're a student? You are looking more like a patient. You're supposed to treat or further traumatize people. Future homeowner association board member complaining about the lawn not being maintained. Nails trimmed in a banger fashion. Wearing a poncho. Conclusion. Fat lesbian. 2 pubes along entire face. Just for pinstriping slimming effect. Conclusion. She's running out of ways to hide that she's fat. Posting here, established she knows she's fat, but wants to know if others can tell. Generous at 20 means obese at 30. Afghanistan or Iraq. High functioning sociopath. You're the one in the class that asks why their crystal is making bad mojo, aren't you? Are you wearing carpet? Why are you dressed like a druid? Psychology student is a cool new way of saying, would you like a venti or grande? I don't know why you saved your pointer and middle fingernails from growing out, and I'm too scared to find out. For the last time, being in therapy doesn't make you a student, and the psychiatrist isn't your professor. Code Red, we have a patient on the loose in the women's ward. She has stolen a working badge, and is pretending to be staff. Do not be fooled. She should be considered a threat to herself and others. Do not engage. Thanks for watching, you beautiful people. See you soon. Let's just vibe for a second to this music.